Yeah, so JustLegal connects people with lawyers online. So we started as a marketplace, kind of like a directory where you could find a lawyer and then book a free initial consultation. And then we kind of pivoted a bit and realized that there's a lot of value in the scheduling and intake technology itself. So then we started selling intake and scheduling to lawyers. And most recently, we've been powering the directories for bar associations. I think one of the hardest challenges for us was building a two-sided marketplace. So trying to go sign up lawyers in a certain practice area in a certain city, and then at the same time market to drive potential clients to book appointments with them. So that was always a really big challenge. And we'd go back and forth with trying to sign up lawyers and then trying to market to clients. And then what really ended up working for us was instead of trying to just build our own marketplace from scratch and build supply and demand on our own, we were going to these bar associations who already had the supply. They had lawyers in their directory and they had some level of demand, people coming to their website and looking for lawyers. But what they lacked was the technology. So we were able to kind of figure out a way to take the technology that we had already built and then actually apply it so that we could make the connections online. So we started as Congo because we had the vision to not only connect people with lawyers online, but one day connect people with all professional experts. So Congo stood for consultation on the go. But we didn't have Congo.com, we had Congo.io. And after we raised our first significant round of funding, our investors wanted us to get a .com name so that we could instill trust and credibility with everyone who visited our website. And then we approached the owners of Congo.com and they wanted $750,000 for the domain. So that was out of the question. And we actually kind of took a tip from 99 Designs and we tried to crowdsource a new name. So we held a competition to come up with a new name for our company. And it was a pretty cool headline and it got some good press because the headline was, come up with a new name for a startup and win $1,000. So that's a pretty compelling story. We got a lot of good press from that. And the only caveat was that the domain name had to be available as a .com for less than $3,000. So we got over 700 submissions, and our favorite, after the whole process, our favorite name was lawbooth.com, L-A-W Booth. But as you can see, I have to spell it out because it's not really intuitive on the ears. And we then went through 99 Designs and got another logo crowdsourced and also took the opportunity to do a complete kind of website rebrand and redesign. But we still missed it. We didn't hit it on the head that time. And at the time, we were college students creating this app that we thought was going to be disruptive. And we really wanted to show modernism and technology and really kind of like a startup feel with our logo. But that was not the right approach. So after doing that second rebrand, we realized that lawyers and people looking for lawyers don't really care about startups. What they really care about is professionalism and trust and credibility. And we didn't really have that with our brand and with our logo for Law Booth. So we raised some more funding, and the next investors bought us the domain JustLegal.com, and we did a final rebrand. So what I like about the current brand is it's simple, elegant, professional, and it definitely instills trust. We hear from people all the time that see our logo and they say, "Oh, I've heard of you guys. I heard your ad on the radio." And we don't do radio ads or anything like that, but it kind of just gives the impression of a larger, more sophisticated brand. So I like that about it. Yeah, so I mean, my general advice to fellow founders would be is two pieces of advice. So one, keep pushing. That's an obvious one. And two is ask for help. Because as entrepreneurs these days, we have a whole world of resources out there, and no one can do it on their own. So I really believe that as long as you can hang in there long enough and that you ask for help and keep pushing, eventually you'll figure it out, or you'll at least figure something out.